And KTVU political analyst Brian Sobel. Brian, you know, courts have already blocked President Trump several of his policies: the travel ban, the ending of the DACA program. He's obviously expecting the same outcome this time around, but he is hoping that the Supreme Court will rule in his favor. Can we talk a little bit about President Trump's strategy moving forward?
Yes. At the end of the day, he feels like this will probably end up in the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court, with a 5-4 conservative advantage, will uphold his emergency order. It's important to remember that the emergency declaration is not something new in American politics. It goes back to 1976, and since that time, there have been 58 national emergencies declared for a variety of reasons. This one, however, just gets a lot of people's blood boiling.
We heard in the Ray Bogan package just a few moments ago just how the president plans to get the money to build this border wall. Let's talk about how he's going to go about this and whether he faces a tough fight to get the rest of that money.
Well, while they're fighting the court situation, they can pull money from all kinds of different departments, and you can't spend that kind of money immediately. So he can get dribs and drabs, and when I say dribs or drabs, millions and millions from other departments over time, and continue progress on building the wall. I think that's his strategy. So to me, it appears to be a parallel strategy, where you go on this national emergency line and also taking money from other departments in the federal government.
Okay.
But we're talking about a big chunk of money, and we've heard different numbers for the final price tag of how much this might really cost. I mean, it's just going to be chipping away and chipping away and chipping away. It's going to be a very long road ahead when it comes to that. Kind of going to extreme lengths here. But the national emergency can last 1 year, and then President Trump can renew that 90 days out. Could these lawsuits that he's facing take a lot longer than that?
Oh, absolutely. I think the national emergency in this case was just something thrown into the air, frankly, and we don't know how it's going to settle when it comes back down. Lawsuits, Congress is going to be involved, right? They're going to be debating this. The president's going to be fighting it. Meanwhile, it may, hate to use the phrase bait and switch, it could be let them all feast on the national emergency. Meanwhile, I'm going to build the wall utilizing other funding.
All right, we'll see how this all plays out. KTVU political analyst Brian Sobel, thank you so much for joining us.
You're very welcome.
All right.